Have you ever started speaking English and then suddenly you had no idea what to say next?
Yes, that little moment can feel so uncomfortable.
You say, "Hi, how are you?"
They say, "I'm good. How are you?"
You answer, "I'm good too."
And then
Silence.
you start looking for the next sentence.
Your brain becomes completely empty.
And you think, oh no, what do I say now?
If that happens to you, you are definitely not alone.
A lot of English learners think they have a vocabulary problem.
But sometimes that is not the real problem.
Sometimes you already know enough words.
You just do not know how to keep the conversation moving.
And that is what we're talking about today.
How to keep an English conversation going.
Not with complicated grammar.
Not with advanced vocabulary.
And not by memorizing hundreds of full conversations.
We are going to make it simple.
Because a real conversation is not a speech.
You do not need to prepare everything before you open your mouth.
You just need to know what to do with the next few seconds.
And once you understand that, conversations become much easier.
So if you're listening while walking, cooking, studying, or traveling, stay comfortable.
You do not need to write everything down.
Just listen to the patterns.
And if keeping a conversation going is difficult for you, write one word in the comments.
Conversation.
That's enough.
And if this helps you, you can leave a like too.
So, Mike, what is the biggest reason conversations suddenly stop?
I think people focus too much on giving the perfect answer.
I agree.
They hear a question,
Then they search for the best possible sentence,
the most correct sentence.
the most impressive sentence.
And while they're searching, the moment disappears.
That is so true.
I used to do that all the time.
Give me an example.
Someone would ask me, "What did you do this weekend?"
Easy question.
Very easy.
What would you say?
I might want to say, I had a really relaxing weekend. I spent some time with my family, watched a movie, and then worked on a few personal projects.
That's a full answer.
But I didn't need to say all of that.
Right.
I could just say, it was pretty good. I spent time with my family.
Much easier.
Then I can add more if the conversation continues.
That's the first lesson.
Start small.
Exactly.
You don't have to deliver a perfect paragraph.
Give one simple answer.
Then listen.
Then respond.
That's much more natural.
There's a useful phrase here.
For example?
Not this time.
Okay, what is it?
Take your time.
Ah, yes.
It means don't rush.
You can say, take your time. There's no rush.
And that's something English learners should tell themselves too.
Especially during conversations.
You do not have to answer in 1 second.
You can pause.
You can think.
You can even say, let me think.
Exactly.
That's much better than panicking.
And when you stop panicking, your English becomes easier to access.
Because your brain has space.
Right.
Another thing people forget is this.
What?
A conversation is a two-way activity.
Meaning,
You don't have to do all the talking.
that's a huge relief.
Exactly.
If someone tells you about their weekend, you don't need to tell them your entire life story.
You can ask one small question.
Such as,
What did you enjoy most?
nice.
Or who did you go with?
Or was it your first time there?
Yes.
One answer creates another question.
And that question keeps the conversation moving.
So maybe conversation is less about finding brilliant sentences.
And more about giving the other person something to respond to.
I love that.
Me too.
Let's imagine a simple conversation.
Okay.
I say, how was your weekend?
It was good.
Stop there?
No.
What would you add?
It was good. I went to a new restaurant with my sister.
Perfect.
Now you have something to ask.
Oh, nice. What kind of food did you have?
And suddenly we have another topic.
Exactly.
Notice what happened.
We didn't use advanced English.
We just gave each other information.
Then a question.
Then another answer.
Then another question.
That's conversation.
It sounds almost too simple.
But simple is useful.
And there's another trick.
Which one?
Listen for key words.
Explain that.
If someone says, I went to the beach with my cousin, you have several possible key words.
Beach,
Cousin,
trip,
weekend.
weather.
So you can ask, was the weather good?
Or how long did you stay?
Or do you often go there?
You don't need to invent a completely new topic.
Use the topic you already have.
That's one of the easiest ways to keep talking,
And it takes away a lot of pressure.
because you're not searching your whole vocabulary,
You're simply following the conversation.
like following a path.
Exactly.
One step.
Then another.
You don't need to see the entire road.
You only need to see the next step.
That's a good way to think about speaking English.
And if you're feeling nervous right now, pause for a second.
Take a slow breath.
Drop your shoulders.
You don't need to sound perfect.
You only need to stay in the conversation.
That's the real goal.
So our first rule is simple.
Give a short answer,
Add one detail.
then ask a question.
That little pattern can change your conversations.
And once you start using it, speaking can feel much more natural.
There's one thing that can make this even easier.
What is it?
Learn how to react.
React?
Yes, a lot of conversations stop because people think every turn has to contain new information.
But sometimes you just need to respond naturally,
Exactly.
like saying really,
Yes.
or that's interesting,
Or no way.
or that sounds fun.
These are small reactions.
But they show that you are listening.
And they give the other person a reason to continue.
So you do not always need a big question.
Sometimes a reaction is enough.
Let's try one.
Okay.
I went hiking last weekend.
Really? That sounds fun.
Yeah, the weather was perfect.
Nice. Where did you go?
Exactly.
Very natural.
And notice that I didn't jump to a completely different topic.
You stayed with hiking.
Right.
That's another important skill.
Stay with the topic.
English learners sometimes change topics too quickly because they're trying to show everything they know.
Yes.
But the goal is not to show vocabulary.
The goal is to have a conversation.
That's such a difference.
If someone says, I'm learning how to cook,
You do not need to suddenly talk about your entire career.
you can say, nice, what are you learning to cook?
Or do you enjoy it?
Or what's the hardest part?
One topic can give you 5 minutes of conversation.
That's because topics have branches.
Exactly.
And you do not need to know the branch before you ask.
You discover it.
That's what real conversation feels like.
Another useful phrase here is that makes sense.
Good one.
It means you understand or agree with what someone said.
For example, I was tired, so I stayed home.
That makes sense.
Or, I'm learning English because I want a better job.
That makes sense.
It's short
Natural.
and useful.
Another one is I see what you mean.
I like that phrase.
It shows understanding.
And it gives the other person room to continue.
So your speaking toolbox doesn't need only nouns and verbs.
It should also have reaction phrases.
Exactly.
Because conversations are emotional too.
Yes.
People tell stories.
They complain.
They laugh.
They share good news.
They talk about problems.
And your reaction keeps the conversation human.
That's a great point.
Think about your own language.
We do this naturally.
If a friend tells you, I finally got the job, you might say, really? Congratulations.
You're not giving a long answer.
You're reacting.
English works the same way.
So don't be afraid of short phrases.
They're not weak English.
They're real conversation tools.
And there's another strategy I love.
What is it?
Ask open questions.
Meaning questions that can't be answered with only yes or no.
Exactly.
So instead of asking, did you like the movie?
Ask, what did you like about the movie?
Instead of, was the trip good?
Ask, what was the best part of the trip?
Instead of, do you like cooking?
Ask, what do you like to cook?
These questions naturally invite longer answers.
And longer answers give you more material,
More material means more chances to respond.
which means a longer conversation.
Exactly.
But there's a balance.
What balance?
Don't turn the conversation into an interview.
Ah, good point.
If I ask you 10 questions in a row, it will feel strange.
Definitely.
So ask one question,
Listen,
react.
then share something about yourself.
That's more natural.
Let's try it.
Okay.
What do you usually do after work?
I usually go home, make dinner, and watch something.
Instead of asking another question immediately, I could say, that sounds nice. I usually watch something too.
Exactly. Now we've connected.
And maybe you can ask, what do you usually watch?
Right. That's better than a list of questions.
Because you're sharing too.
Conversation should feel like passing a ball.
I like that metaphor.
One person speaks,
Then passes the ball.
the other person speaks.
Then passes it back.
If you hold the ball too long, the game becomes boring.
And if you throw it away, the conversation dies.
So the goal is balance.
Speak,
Listen,
react, ask.
share, repeat.
That's a real conversation rhythm.
And rhythm is important because you stop thinking about each sentence separately.
You start feeling the flow.
Exactly.
If you get stuck, you can even use a simple phrase like, speaking of that, nice. It helps you move naturally to a related topic.
For example, speaking of travel, I really want to visit Japan.
Then the other person can respond. Maybe they've traveled there.
Maybe they want to go too. Or maybe they ask why.
And now the conversation has moved.
But not randomly.
Naturally.
That's the key.
You want connections, not sudden jumps.
Exactly.
Another useful phrase is, by the way.
Yes.
It helps you introduce a new but related idea.
By the way, have you tried that restaurant?
Simple.
Very useful.
And if you're worried about forgetting words, remember this.
You can always simplify.
Say the idea with words you know.
Don't stop the whole conversation because one word is missing.
Keep the ball moving.
Exactly.
That's one of the biggest speaking habits you can build.
Don't chase perfection.
Chase continuity.
Keep the conversation alive.
And once you learn how to do that, English becomes much less stressful.
Let us talk about one of the hardest moments in a conversation.
When you suddenly run out of ideas.
Exactly.
You have answered the question.
You asked something.
Then both people go quiet.
That silence can feel huge.
Especially when English is not your first language.
You start thinking, I need a new topic.
And that thought creates pressure.
So what should you do?
Go back to something they already mentioned.
That is a great strategy.
Listen carefully for details.
Suppose someone says, I moved to a new apartment last month.
You can ask, how do you like it?
Then maybe they say, I love it. It's much quieter.
Now you can ask, what do you like most about the area?
Then they mention a park.
Then you can ask about the park.
Do you see what happened?
We never needed a new subject.
The conversation created its own path.
That is what good listening does.
It gives you ideas.
So if conversations feel difficult, maybe you do not need to speak more.
Maybe you need to listen better.
Exactly.
Because listening gives you material.
And when you really listen, your next response becomes easier.
This is something I noticed in my own conversations.
Tell me.
When I stopped worrying about what I would say next, I started hearing more.
That's interesting.
Before, I was preparing my answer while the other person was talking.
So you were only half listening.
Exactly.
And then you missed possible conversation points.
Yes.
That happens a lot.
So I started doing one simple thing.
What?
I listened for one interesting detail.
Only one?
Only one.
Why?
Because one detail is enough to continue.
Give me an example.
Someone says, I spent Saturday fixing my old bicycle.
Interesting.
I hear old bicycle.
So you ask.
How old is the bicycle?
Great.
Or, how did you learn to fix it?
Now you have a conversation.
Exactly.
Another person might say, I started learning Spanish last year.
Then I hear Spanish.
And you ask,
What made you want to learn Spanish?
perfect.
That's much easier than thinking, what interesting thing can I say?
You're letting the other person give you the topic.
Yes.
That's the secret.
Let the conversation help you.
Don't fight it.
Exactly.
And if you really need time, use a filler phrase.
Such as?
Let me think.
Simple.
Good question.
Very useful.
I've never thought about that before.
Nice.
These phrases create a little breathing room.
And they sound natural.
Native and fluent speakers use them too.
So you don't need to answer instantly.
You need to stay present.
That's an important difference.
And what about when you genuinely have nothing to say?
Ask about the other person.
Always?
Not always.
But often.
People usually enjoy talking about their experiences.
So ask simple things.
How did you get into that?
What do you like about it?
How long have you been doing it?
Would you recommend it?
Those are conversation-friendly questions.
And you can reuse them across many topics.
Work,
Travel,
hobbies,
food,
movies,
exercise,
books.
almost anything.
There's another phrase worth learning.
Tell me more,
Very simple.
but very powerful.
Someone says, I started painting recently.
You say, tell me more.
Now they can choose what to explain.
You don't even need a complicated question.
Exactly.
And if they answer briefly,
You can ask one small follow-up.
what kind of paintings do you make?
Or, how did you get started?
That's enough.
Another useful expression is, how did that happen?
Great for stories.
If someone says, I met my best friend at university,
How did that happen?
now they have a story to tell.
And stories are excellent for conversation.
Because stories naturally create details.
Details create questions.
Questions create more conversation.
It's like opening small doors.
I like that image.
Every question opens another door.
You don't need to know what's behind the next door
Just open it.
and see where the conversation goes.
That's much less scary than planning everything.
Definitely.
We should also talk about when you disagree with someone.
Yes.
You can say, I see your point.
Then explain your view. I see your point, but I think
That sounds natural.
it also keeps the conversation respectful.
Another one is, that's interesting. I see it differently.
Very useful.
You're not fighting.
You're continuing.
That is an important speaking skill.
Conversation is not only about agreement.
It's about exchange.
And sometimes the best conversations come from different opinions.
As long as people stay respectful.
Exactly.
What about conversations with strangers?
Start with easy topics.
Such as,
The place you're in?
is this seat free?
Have you been here before?
The weather is nice today.
How do you know the host?
Simple.
The goal is not to make the conversation amazing.
The goal is to start it.
And once it starts, use the same tools.
React.
Ask,
Share.
listen.
Follow the details.
That's the system.
And when you repeat the system enough times, it becomes a habit.
Let us talk about the moments when the conversation is already going well.
Because keeping it going is not only about saving awkward silence.
Exactly.
Sometimes you are having a good conversation, but you want it to become deeper.
So what do you do?
Ask questions about reasons and experiences.
Explain.
Instead of asking, do you like traveling?
Ask, what do you enjoy most about traveling?
Instead of, do you like your job?
Ask, what do you enjoy about your job?
Instead of, do you like the city?
Ask, what do you like most about living here?
These questions invite stories.
And stories are easier to continue than yes or no answers.
Exactly.
Another thing is to share a little of yourself.
This is where many learners get nervous.
They think their English has to be interesting.
But it does not.
You can share something simple.
I've never tried that.
I really like that too.
I had a similar experience.
That reminds me of something.
These little connections make conversations feel natural.
And that reminds me of something is a useful phrase.
It means, what you said made me think about another related thing.
Example?
You said you like running. That reminds me of something. I started running last year too.
Excellent.
Now you have connected their experience to yours.
And that is what keeps conversation balanced.
You're not only asking.
You're also sharing.
Another useful phrase is, I've been meaning to.
Nice.
It means you have wanted to do something for some time.
I've been meaning to try yoga.
Great.
That can easily create a follow-up.
Have you tried it before?
And now the conversation continues.
This is why learning phrases can be more useful than memorizing random vocabulary.
Because phrases help you do something.
React.
Connect.
Explain.
Transition.
Continue.
They are tools.
Exactly.
Let us talk about another common problem.
What happens when you make a mistake in the middle of a conversation?
Do you stop and correct yourself?
Sometimes I used to.
Me too.
I would stop,
Restart.
change the sentence,
Check the grammar.
and then forget what I wanted to say.
That's exhausting.
Very.
Now what do you do?
If the mistake doesn't affect the meaning, I keep going.
Good.
If it matters, I quickly correct it and continue.
So the conversation stays alive.
Exactly.
There's a phrase for this too.
What I mean is,
Useful.
for example, I went there last Friday. What I mean is last Saturday.
Quick correction.
Then continue.
No long explanation.
No apology.
No panic.
Just move forward.
That's an important speaking habit.
Fluency is not speaking without mistakes.
It's recovering smoothly.
I love that.
Me too.
Because mistakes will happen.
The question is what you do after the mistake.
Do you freeze?
Or do you keep going?
And this is where practice matters.
The more often you experience small mistakes, the less scary they become.
Your brain learns, I can survive this.
Exactly.
Another way to keep a conversation going is to use comparison.
Comparison.
Yes,
Like, which do you prefer?
exactly.
Do you prefer tea or coffee?
Would you rather live in a city or a small town?
Which is better, working from home or working in an office?
These questions naturally create opinions.
And opinions create reasons.
Reasons create examples.
Examples create stories.
So one simple question can lead to a long conversation.
That's powerful.
And you can practice this alone too.
How?
Ask yourself a question and answer it aloud.
For example,
Which do I prefer? Mornings or nights?
then answer.
I prefer mornings because I feel more focused.
Good.
Then challenge yourself.
Why?
Because the morning feels quiet and I can think more clearly.
And there's your speaking practice.
No partner needed.
Another question?
What is one place I want to visit?
Then explain why.
What would I do there?
Then give details.
Who would I go with?
Suddenly, you have a 3-minute conversation with yourself.
Exactly.
And that teaches your brain to expand answers.
Which is useful in real life.
Because sometimes the problem is not that we can't speak.
The problem is that we stop too early.
We answer with one sentence.
Then silence.
So add one more sentence.
Then one more.
That's enough.
You don't need a speech.
Just one extra detail,
One extra reason.
one extra example.
One extra question.
Those small additions can turn a short answer into a real conversation.
Let's us put everything together now.
Yes, we have talked about a lot, but the system is actually simple.
Start with a short answer.
Add one detail.
React to what the other person says.
Ask a follow-up question.
Share something about yourself.
Listen for keywords.
Stay with the topic.
Use simple phrases when you need time.
And do not panic when you make a mistake.
That is the whole structure.
But I want to turn it into something you can practice every day.
Good idea.
Let's create a 5-minute conversation workout.
Okay.
Minute 1, answer simple questions.
How was your day?
What did you eat?
What are you doing tonight?
Speak without stopping too much.
Keep your answers simple.
Minute 2, add one extra detail.
Do not stop after one sentence.
If you say, my day was busy, add, I had a lot of work.
Then maybe, but I finished everything.
3 short sentences.
Already much better.
Minute 3, ask yourself follow-up questions.
Why? How? When?
What happened next?
These questions help you keep talking.
Minute 4, practice reactions.
Really?
That's interesting.
That makes sense.
I see what you mean.
No way.
That sounds great.
These little phrases make your English sound more natural, and they make conversation easier.
Minute 5, tell a short story.
Something that happened today.
A movie you watched.
A meal you enjoyed.
A funny moment.
Keep it simple.
Start.
Explain.
Add a detail.
Finish.
That's 5 minutes.
And 5 minutes can become a habit.
There are also some phrases worth remembering from today.
Let's recap them.
Take your time.
Don't rush.
Example, take your time. Think about it.
That makes sense.
I understand or agree with your idea.
Example, you were tired, so you stayed home.
That makes sense.
I see what you mean.
I understand your point.
Example, I see what you mean, but I have a different opinion.
Speaking of that,
It helps you move to a related topic. Example, speaking of travel, I want to visit Italy.
by the way,
It's a natural way to introduce another idea.
have you tried that restaurant?
Tell me more.
It invites the other person to continue.
Example, you started painting? Tell me more.
How did that happen?
Great for stories.
You met your friend at school? How did that happen?
That reminds me of something.
It connects their idea to one of your experiences.
Example, that reminds me of something that happened to me.
I've been meaning to.
It means you have wanted to do something for some time.
I've been meaning to learn Spanish.
And finally, what I mean is,
Use it when you need to correct or clarify something.
I went there last Saturday,
These are small phrases
but they can make a huge difference.
because speaking naturally isn't only about vocabulary.
It's about having tools for different moments.
A tool for thinking,
A tool for reacting,
a tool for changing topics,
a tool for asking,
a tool for correcting yourself,
a tool for continuing.
and the more familiar these tools become, the easier conversation feels.
I want listeners to remember one more thing.
What?
Don't wait for someone to carry the conversation for you.
But also don't feel responsible for carrying everything.
Exactly.
Conversation is shared.
You give something,
They give something.
you respond.
They respond.
That's why the ball metaphor works.
Pass it,
Receive it,
pass it again,
keep it moving,
and if the ball drops,
pick it up.
start again.
That's what a real conversation allows.
You can pause.
You can restart.
You can say, sorry, let me say that again.
You can say, I forgot the word.
You can ask a question.
You can laugh.
You can simplify.
You can continue.
So, if you've been afraid of conversations because you don't know what to say next,
You now have a system.
short answer,
One detail,
reaction,
follow-up question,
small personal connection,
listen for keywords,
stay with the topic,
use simple phrases.
and keep going.
That's enough.
You don't need perfect English.
You need a way to continue,
And once you can continue, confidence starts to grow.
because every extra sentence becomes evidence.
I can do this.
I can answer.
I can ask.
I can recover.
I can keep talking.
That's speaking progress.
Little by little,
Conversation by conversation.
sentence by sentence.
So today, try one real conversation.
Start with a simple question.
Give a short answer.
Add one detail.
Ask one follow-up.
Then listen.
And let the conversation grow naturally.
Don't think about the next 10 sentences.
Think about the next one.
Take a breath.
Give yourself time.
And remember,
You don't have to make a conversation perfect.
you just have to keep it moving.
I'm Aliza.
And I'm Mike.
Thanks for learning with us.
And remember the simple rhythm.
Answer,
React,
ask,
share,
listen.
keep going.